Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, the Vols head coach told me before the game, he has shared with his team this week that this is crucial for conference positioning in the SEC. On the road, they have got to be the best version of themselves. And what he's talked about is making sure they are over-communicating at the line of scrimmage. This home crowd makes it so tough on opponents. It's loud, it's hectic down here. And he said, I want our quarterback to run this show with calm and composure. We'll see if he's able to do that here in the first quarter. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Running to the left. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
That's a really good job by the defense. Wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional. Put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the back. Nowhere to go.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Caught. Still running at the 40. He's running free down the middle. The 20. Past the tech. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. On the move from inside his 5. Keeps it moving, it's Lacey. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Runs through a tackle. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, we know this running back's a playmaker, and he's a guy they want to get going early and often in this game.
Also, you can wear out those big defensive linemen by making them chase.
Yeah, I like the idea of going outside. You want to mix and match it between the tackles to the outside. Get these big fellas running east-west.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Might as well run him again. Hit and dropped in his tracks. It'll be a loss of 6.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Turning it on. He's got enough. He's at the 30. Inside the... He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. Puts his foot in the ground, and in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
And he tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with an explosive in the running game, a 59-yard touchdown run. Bringing it out. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Going to stop play here as one of the volunteers remains on the field. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Makes the grab on the left side. Completely shot a bolt of energy into this drive. Inside the 40, finally stopped at the 39. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Well, you can see why Rocky Top is so excited about this guy. He's a home run waiting to happen. Not only can he run you over, but he can run around you too. This is an offense that doesn't only have to throw the football to win games. They can run it and they can get explosive plays because of this guy's speed and skill set.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll ride the hot hand. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Driving forward, it's Bishop. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. This quarterback part of their running game. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Quick give. It's Bishop. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Keep it on the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Touchdown, Volunteers! The sure hand's in the end zone, and he has 6. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
A run for the quarterback. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Rebels want to move quickly. They want to run this quarterback. There he goes. He's at the 50. Past the 40. Running inside the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
And if the defense didn't know, they know now. That QB right there, man, that dude can fly. This offense is so explosive because the guy who gets the football can take off and make big plays at any point on the field, and he shows you how it's done right there.
The extra point here would tie the game. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish. A 70-yard run to the end zone. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Bishop. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They'll ride him again. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires to the middle. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
And your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still.
And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. That holding call threw him in reverse. Now it's 2nd and long. Using his feet. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Rebels. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness. Trying to get behind the defense. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 40, the 30, 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. Rolled his way into the end zone.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Follows his blocks. It's Lacey. Breaks into the open.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Six-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Quarterback will keep it. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. A designed run for the quarterback. Maybe a crease. A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
The give to the right. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy, and he's able to get the tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the move. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. The Rebels want to crank the tempo. Making the adjustment.
Kill. 180 race car. 180 race car.
Little over anxious, out of the stance early, and it's a false start. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. He'll take it himself. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
The fake and wants to throw. Unloads it downfield. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
Man, those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes a deep grab. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Run in the red zone, it's Bishop. And he's only able to pick up about a yard before he stopped on the play. And that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Right back to the well. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
A 3rd and long here. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting the touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Has it! And he will score! Touchdown, Vols! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Finds a crease, it's Lacey. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Finally, we see a little bit of that, which we talked about coming into this football game. Like, we highlighted him. He's a really good football player. They're going to feature him. He's going to make big plays. Today, the defense has absolutely shut him down. That was actually his longest carry of the day. They're going to need more of that from this offense.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Running to the left. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback keeper. Just make sure to take care of that football. He stopped after a short gain. It'll be 3rd down.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always
all kinds of room to the right. The 30. He's at the 20. He is in. Touchdown, Rebels.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And the extra point splits the uprights. That was a reckless hit by the defender. The kickers are in a vulnerable spot, and they have to protect them.
Number 17, set to kick off.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. One more snap coming before halftime. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He lofted high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the number 23 team, the Michigan State Spartans.
So the Rebels come out to get this drive started.
And it's the Crimson Tide, keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half.
Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. And after that last field goal, they start this 3rd quarter, finding themselves playing from behind. Got a little space. Turning it on. Bulldozes his way through. Inside the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Volunteers! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and now 18 on the season. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. A 4-point game at 35-31. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Rebels offense is back on the field. From the gun, it's Lacey.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The Rebels have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Handoff again. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. Can't get him to the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, he tried to do all he could. He broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting him left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football, to gang tackle. If one guy misses, another one's there.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator or the offensive line coach is block those guys. Don't watch them tackle our guys.
He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Handoff to the single back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Straight ahead, it's Lacey. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. Hard running there. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine, but then it's scramble plays, and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Moves the pocket. It's Chambliss. He'll try to do it himself. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Calls his own number. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rebels. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here is the Tennessee offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They give it back to him. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. The Volunteers moving quickly to the line. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds a man in the middle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Takes the handoff. It's Bishop. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Still plenty of time left to break the scoreboard wide open as we get things underway here in the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Motion from the wide receiver. Rides to the back. There he goes. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
And the Volunteers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wide receiver going in motion. He leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And the Vols have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for room, it's Bishop. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
All right, 4th quarter now. You're trailing, and the sense of urgency has to go up for everybody right now at quarterback and wide receiver. You're going to have to hit some of these throws, David, to get back in this game.
Yeah, and when you got the lead on the other side, defense, I'm playing tight coverage, making them earn it. I want that clock to tick. And that was a really good play by the offense. Pretty good coverage by the defense, but I got to make them earn it all the way down the field.
The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run him again. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And after that incompletion on 3rd and long, because of where they are in the field and because they have a narrow lead, you'd expect this team to...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snapped on 4th down. A strike downfield. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Defense backed up in this crowd trying to will them to get a big stop late. Looking for room. It's Bishop. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Seriously, this just can't happen. A delay of game penalty, and it is 2nd and long. Inside. It's Bishop. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Ole Miss calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Well, I know when the defense goes back and watches this film, it's not going to be perfect, but that was the stop they needed, right, David? You've got two great offenses going back and forth. You just got to be able to break serve once, and the defense did it here at the very end. No matter how you do it, I know the stats weren't great, but the most important statistic, they get the win.
Get the win. Obviously, you worry about cleaning everything up, but you also want timely defense, right? Like when you need it, can you come through? I know a lot of people were holding their breath on the sideline, wondering if they would come through, but they did. They got the stop in a big moment. Their offense scored a bunch of points, and they walked away with the victory.
Oh, he's got some space. The 50, inside the 40. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that. Every time you go into the booth, I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous play.